Hey guys, what's up? I'm Max Kavixi, and welcome to part 3 of U.S.Anime.
They got the bad guys on the run. They never stop till the job gets done. 'Cause when the world is losing all control, Teen Titans go! 1, 2, 3, 4, go! Teen Titans!
To conclude my 3-part trilogy, I will be reviewing the one, the only, Teen Titans. No, not those Teen Titans, these Teen Titans. That's much better. From 2003 to 2006, Teen Titans aired on Cartoon Network for 5 seasons, along with 2 seasons airing on Kids WB. If you ask anybody who's watched the show before, they would most likely say that it was one of the best shows that Warner Brothers and DC Comics ever made. And keep in mind, this was during the time when Justice League and Justice League Unlimited were also out. The plot is pretty straightforward. Robin the Boy Wonder has left Gotham City and decides to go out on his own in a new town known as Jump City. There, he meets some other superhero sidekicks and quickly forms a superhero team known as the Teen Titans, which consists of himself, Cyborg, Raven, Beast Boy, and Starfire. And together, they fight all sorts of crime and villainy that pops up in their city, from cynical masterminds to disgusting monsters, and everything in between. I'm pretty sure I'm not alone when I say that this show was absolutely fantastic. It not only excelled as a superhero cartoon, but its unique form of American anime also made it stand out from other cartoon titles. And the decision to make the character design and animation both fall under a Japanese style made the cartoon much more fluid when transitioning from a fight scene to a funny scene. If the characters weren't speaking English, you would have sworn that this was a Japanese anime. The music in this series is also superb, especially when considering the intro theme. I mean, it goes without saying that most cartoons have some pretty great theme songs. Shaolin Showdown had a great theme song, Samurai Jack had a great theme song, but the theme song to Teen Titans is just so damn catchy. And for a few select episodes, the theme song was also sung in Japanese. The 2 factors that I think really define the show are the characterization and the storylines. The first one is pretty self-explanatory. The characters, whether good or evil, all have these unique personalities that complement their actions. And more often than not, they have voice actors that perfectly match those personalities. Tara Strong obviously has a lot of experience with voicing cartoon characters, but it was this show that made me recognize the brilliance that is Carr Payton, who in my mind should always be the voice of Cyborg. BOOYAH! It's also nice to see how Robin the leader compares to Robin the sidekick. He's no longer the hyperactive kid with the cheesy catchphrases like, "Holy hot dogs, Batman, let's go get him!" No sir, this is a mature Robin who has leadership skills that remind you that he was trained by the goddamn Batman. The show also has some great storylines that vary from season to season. They have things like the introduction to Slade, Brother Blood, and the Hive Academy, and even an Apocalypse story arc. Oh, I'm sorry, let me repeat that for you. This show had an Apocalypse story arc, as in the end of the world. When I first saw this episode when I was young, I was like, whoa, shit just got real. And even in those episodes, the show still managed to have a few humorous tidbits to make me laugh. It's at this point I want to bring up a comment made by YouTuber Gory Cinema, who wrote, "For a lot of shows, Comedy and seriousness didn't mix well together. In this show, it did. And he's absolutely right. Between all the serious action and dark tones, the show still managed to make a few humorous tidbits that made people laugh. It was a perfect blend of having the action mix in well to the comedy in a style that didn't really deter well from the storyline. To that end, the show created funny scenes that end up becoming YouTube clips with over 4 million views.
Evil beware, we have waffles.
This is why I can't get into the spin-off series Teen Titans Go. I mean, they have the original voice actors all brought back, but the overall tone of the show is basically a big parody of all the characters themselves. It kind of deters away from the fact of what the show was originally about in the first place. I mean, it is humorous at times, but the overall execution is embarrassing. The best way to sum up this spin-off series is like this.
Titans, go!
Spin-off series aside, the original Teen Titans show was, and still is, awesome. A total of 5 seasons, 65 episodes. It even finished off with a feature-length film, Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo. Anybody who's a fan of superheroes probably is, or should be, a fan of Teen Titans. And the nitpicks are so small that I don't think I really need to point them out. Let me spell it out for you. The Teen Titans show is EPIC epic. Well, that concludes this 3-part special. Thanks again for watching, and until we meet again, I'm Max Sikavixi, and I will see you next time.
Titans, go! Let's